Hi, my name's Kaitlyn Porter. If there's any background noise, it's because I'm in my car recording this. But for the forest bathing video reflection, starting with outside experiences prior to when we were doing the actual assignments, I grew up outside all the time. Was either outside with horses, outside hiking, out on a lake, just looking around or whatever. My dad has always been very involved in being adventurous and always wanted my brother and I to take his lead in that and follow along and go hiking whenever we can, go out on the lake, go sailing, doing anything we can to be outside and away from screens. So just being outdoors in general hasn't been anything new to me, but specifically taking the time to slow down and focus on what's going on, like the noises, the sights, to really take in what's happening around you rather than just walking through it or just exercising or whatnot. It was a bit different in that aspect, whereas prior we'd just be straight up hiking where we're just going through a trail or whatnot. But for this assignment, I really had to focus on what was going on around me, as it was a bit difficult to break the habit I had prior of just feeling rushed to get done, feeling rushed to go through this trail, or just to anticipate what the next thing is, to always be looking forward to the next thing. Not necessarily forward to it, but more so looking for the next thing. Always wanting something to do, not really taking the time to slow down and listen or look around. So that the assignment really helped me break that habit and take the time to pay attention to what was going on around me. It was a bit difficult to understand the assignment at first, but after a few times, I started to get the hang of it, and it was a lot of fun to really focus on what's going on. My two favorite experiences were being out on the lake. Had that 2 different times. The first time where I was just on the shore looking around, and that was pretty fun, but I didn't really focus on one specific thing in my written assignment, whereas I should have taken the time more to focus on the specific sense we had to focus on. But for the second time I went out on Bucks Lake, I was on a paddleboard and was just in the middle of the lake floating around and was able to focus on more. This was also the last time we did the forest bathing assignment, so I had already had practice and a better understanding of what to do. And it was very relaxing. I really enjoyed it, and I know that in the future I will focus on just being in the moment a lot more, whereas I never really did that before. I'd stop and appreciate what I was looking at or whatnot, but I never really emphasized taking the time to relax and having the opportunity or taking the opportunities to meditate, journal, whatnot. Really let the forest do the different healing type things it can do with the aromatherapy, the essential oils trees can release, just how good it is for your body. And I never really gave it the time to do that other than from within these assignments. So it was a really nice experience, especially going through the trail behind the dorms, seeing what was behind there, because none of my friends actually knew what went there, and it was just a trail. But I know in the future, next time I go out on the lake or next time I go find a trail, I'll take the time to focus on a sense and maybe write it down, just look around and be more in the moment than looking to what the next activity is or what I need to be doing after I'm done with that.